Good evening, everybody. It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone has had a great start to the week so far. Just before we get into tonight's video, make sure that you are smashing a like on it. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new and help me reach 3,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Hit that notification bell as well so that you're always aware of when I'm uploading and going live. And of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions on tomorrow night's game into the comment section down below. And as always, make sure that you are checking out the sponsor of the channel, Mr. Josh Firth. The links to his Etsy store and his Instagram page are in the description down below for all your football graphic design needs. So then, guys, it's the night before the game, which we all know what that means. It's time for your match preview ahead of Leeds against Stoke City under the lights at Elland Road in a game that is massively important for Leeds United. It's important that we see a reaction from the players and that we bounce back from the disappointing result against Huddersfield on Saturday afternoon. Obviously, other results didn't really go for us either, apart from Leicester getting beat. But, Ipswich and Southampton both picking up wins has left Leeds United in third now, 2 points off the top two. After the buzz of beating Leicester City, I think we're kind of brought down to earth a little bit more on Saturday. And, it made us all, even me, I was getting a bit carried away after us beating Leicester as well. But, like I said, it brought us back down to earth a little bit. And we now know that it is definitely not over yet. And obviously, Daniel Farke was doing his pre-match press conference earlier on today, where he was sharing team news ahead of the fixture tomorrow. Junior Firpo is a minor doubt for the game, so we could see Sam Byram return to the starting 11 at left back potentially if Firpo is ruled out. Jamie Shackleton, they're following the concussion protocol with him, so he will be absent tomorrow and against Sheffield Wednesday on Friday. But the key bit of news is obviously regarding Jadon Anthony. He will not be part of the matchday squad tomorrow as it is his mother's funeral. I know he's probably not watching this, but obviously, once again, sending out my condolences to Jadon and his family. And, I hope it's as nice a day as it possibly can be and that she gets the best send-off possible. And, thoughts and prayers are going out to him tomorrow. Let's hope we can go out and get the win for him. But yeah, obviously that's basically the only news that we had regarding injuries and team news in general. So like I said, I expect Sam Byram to come back into the team at left back if Firpo is out. The other change that I would probably make, and people may agree, people may disagree, I would drop Glenn Kamara for this game. And people, it might shock you, as avid watchers of the channel will know how much I like Glenn Kamara. But I think the other day, he wasn't his usual self. I didn't think he had a great game, and I think the missed chance in the opening 5 minutes kind of was the start of things to come for him. I just thought his decision making, his passing, his all round play just wasn't there on Saturday, and he just wasn't at the races. And everybody is wanting Archie Gray to be pushed into midfield, and for Connor Roberts to start at right back, which I'm on board with. And I think the only way to do that is to drop Glenn Kamara, bring Connor Roberts in at right back and push Archie Gray into midfield alongside Ilya Gruev. I think if you're going to do it against any team in the league, probably Stoke is around about the sort of team that you could maybe get away with doing it for. Other than that, though, I would probably want Dan James in over Willian Onto as well. So I think we could see 3 changes to the lineup that played the other day. I think Connor Roberts could come in. I think Sam Byram will come in, and I think Dan James will come in as well. And, I feel like we'll definitely be able to get at Stoke City if it is those changes that are made. Stoke are coming into this game on the back of a 2-0 home win over Middlesbrough at the weekend. But prior to that, they had lost 6 out of 7, only beating QPR in that process, who are a team that are in and around them, obviously. So, Stephen Schumacher left Plymouth Argyle to join Stoke City, which I guess you can understand from his point of view, a slightly bigger club at this level and a more stable club in the Championship as well. But he's not having the best time of it. Like I just said there, 6 wins out of 7 prior to the weekend is not good form. I mean, 6 defeats in 7, prior to the weekend is not good. So, it is definitely a game that Leeds United should be winning, isn't it? And, I said that about Huddersfield on Saturday. And, I said out of Huddersfield, Stoke and Sheff Wednesday, I expected 9 points. That's not going to happen now. So I definitely expect 7. Um, I think we could see a similar game plan from Stoke to what Huddersfield deployed on Saturday. I'm not saying they'll be kicking the lumps out of us like Huddersfield were, but I think they could sit back, invite pressure onto themselves, and then hopefully catch us on the counter. I think they'll time waste from the opening stages just to try and get a point. But, and I think Sheff Wednesday will do a similar thing on Friday as well. But Daniel Farker has now got the task of getting Leeds United ready for teams like that, because not every team in this league is a Leicester or an Ipswich or a Southampton who are going to come to Elland Road and try and play us off the park. There are teams like Stoke, like Huddersfield, like Sheff Wednesday, Rotherham, teams like that. I know we managed to get past Rotherham at home, but teams like that are going to come to Elland Road and just hope to God that they walk away with something. We need to be on Stoke City from the get-go, from the first minute tomorrow night. Hopefully get an early goal or two just to set the pace, and then Leeds can dictate. I think Leeds will dictate possession anyway. Like I say, I think it'll be a case of Leeds United trying to break down a Stoke City wall. I think they'll put 10 men behind the ball and hope for the best. And like I said, Farker really needs to think of a way to beat these sorts of teams now and break them down a lot easier. I do think we'll win the game tomorrow. I have confidence in the fact that when we've dropped points previously this season, we usually come back fairly strong. And we usually make a bit of a statement after doing so as well. His last defeat was against West Brom, and we went on a 9-game winning streak after that. So I'm not saying that'll happen again, but I am expecting a good reaction and for Leeds United to bounce back and get all 3 points tomorrow night. Like I say, Stoke City, I had a look at their lineup from the other day, and there isn't a player in there that scares me. There isn't a player in there that I'm wary of or think can cause us problems. This is a team that Leeds United should be dealing with comfortably. We probably won't do it as comfortably as what I would have liked, but I do still feel like we will get this one over the line and get the job done. And then obviously we go into another Yorkshire derby on Friday night against Sheff Wednesday, another ground where the atmosphere will be a bit hostile. A team that are probably going to try and get stuck in early doors and sit back and counter. But again, the task is now, can we break these sorts of teams down? I think that's the slight concern at the minute for me, is that when we come up against teams like that, even if we end up winning the game, we do tend to struggle. It would be nice to see a team come and try and time waste, play with a low block at Elland Road, and for us to break them down. Away from home, it's even harder to do that, which is why I think Sheff Wednesday on Friday could be a much tougher game than what we all think. But obviously that is a topic for another video. But I think Stoke City are beatable, definitely beatable at Elland Road. And I do think we will get the job done tomorrow night. My score prediction, I'm going 3-1. For some reason, I think we'll concede. But yeah, I just think going forward, especially if Dan James is reintroduced to the team, I do think we'll have too much for Stoke City to deal with. So yeah, 3-1 is my score prediction. But hit me up in the comment section down below, guys, with all your thoughts and opinions, your score predictions, your goal scorers, and how you're all feeling in general going into tomorrow's game. Obviously, because I'm at work in the morning, there will not be a match day thoughts upload in the morning. But in fact, there won't be a video on the channel at all tomorrow, as obviously I'll be going to the game after work. So the next time you'll see me now probably will be on Wednesday evening for the live edition of The Last Say, where we'll be going into the Stoke game in more detail. So make sure that you tune in for that. As I say, on your way out of this video, if you haven't already, make sure you are smashing that like button. Just helps get the video out there to more people. And please subscribe if you're brand new and hit that notification bell. And make sure that you're checking out Josh Firth's links as well for all your graphic your football graphic design needs, his Etsy store and his Instagram page are in the description down below as well. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Monday night, guys, and I will see you in a bit. Cheers.